write it in your notebook. Give it a heading, what is a sentence, and below that note down its description. A sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense.
In your self-introduction part, you should all created a lot of sentences. But what was the beginning of your self-introduction? Your self-introduction began with, my name is dash. For example, my name is Ram. This is a sentence. And what was the next thing that you said in your self-introduction? I am from, right? I am from Kannur. This is another example for a sentence. So, my name is Ram, I am from Kannur, I like ice cream or I like biryani, whatever it is, those are all sentences. So, I think now you got an idea about what is a sentence. When you write a sentence, you should follow certain rules. For example, here I'll give you some words. Drink and coffee. Can you make it as a sentence? Can you convert these words into a sentence? Just here, I'll write an example. Drink and coffee. Is this a sentence? Can we call it as a sentence? Yes, definitely no, right? Because it does not create a meaning. It is a meaningless sentence or it's a meaningless group of words. When we define sentences, we clearly said that sentences should convey a proper meaning. If we write sky, blue, dark, or like this, sky, blue, dark. Can you consider it as a sentence? Definitely no, right? These are just a group of words without any meaning. In order to make a sentence, the words should be arranged with a proper meaning. We can write like sky is blue. This is a sentence because it communicates an exact meaning. The sky is blue in color. Sky is blue. Then night is dark. Night is dark. This is also a sentence because it has a proper meaning. In this way, when you write a sentence, it should have a proper meaning. You should always remember this in your mind. There are certain rules to be followed when you write a sentence. We can learn it through examples. I drink coffee. This is a sentence. First, you should focus whether it communicates an exact meaning. Is it in correct order? Here is the subject. Drink is verb. And coffee is object. I hope you are all familiar with what is subject, verb and object. If you don't know about it, we will do a detailed video on it. So, it is in SVO pattern. In English, this is the basic rule for writing a sentence. First, we should have a sentence, then it should have a, sorry, sentence not, it's, first it should have a subject, then it should have a verb and object. So it is the correct order. I is the subject, drink is the verb and coffee is the object. So we can say that it is in correct word order. Still, there is a mistake. Can you identify that mistake? I said it is in the correct word order, but when I wrote this sentence, there is a mistake. Can you get it? Can you identify it? Yes. Here, the first letter in a sentence is in small letter. When you write a sentence, the first letter should always be in capital letter. You have to rewrite it as I drink coffee. This is right because the first letter should be in capital letter. This is wrong because here I is a small letter. This is right because the first word in the sentence is a capital letter. This is the first rule when you write. This is the first rule that you should focus when you write a sentence. The beginning letter in a sentence should always be capitalized. I hope the first rule is clear to you all. We can move on to the next rule. I write the same sentence here. Yeah, I will write it a little bigger. Can you consider it as a sentence? Yes, it's a sentence, but there is a big mistake that many of you do. What's that? Here, there is no enough spacing between the words. I is a word here. Then drink is another word, right? So drink should be a little space should be given between the words. I space drink space coffee. You cannot mess up the words like this. Like I drink coffee should be written with enough spacing between the words. If you write a sentence without enough spacing, it will be very difficult to read. Right? Just look at this sentence. Can we call it? Can we read it so easily? No, it will be really difficult to read, right? So when you write sentences, there should be enough spacing. Spacing is very important when you write a sentence. So that is the second rule for writing a sentence. Now we can move on to the third rule. We can change the sentence, right? Do you have any sentence in your mind? If you have, you can write it in your notebook. Here I am going to write. She sings well. At the end of the sentence, you should never forget to give appropriate punctuation mark. What is a punctuation mark?
Punctuation marks are symbols that are used to aid the clarity and comprehension of written language. For a better understanding of a sentence, we need punctuation marks. Full stop, question mark, quotation mark, comma, etc. are examples for punctuation marks. Here, you can see a number of sentences. Try to read those sentences and give it appropriate punctuation mark. The first sentence is, how many chocolate did you eat? which punctuation mark we will give it to it? A full stop? No, because it's a question, right? So, this sentence should be given a question mark. Now, look at the next sentence. My favorite fruits are apple and banana. My favorite fruits are apple and banana. Is that a question? No, it is simply a sentence, a statement, right? So, you have to add a full stop there. Now, look at the last sentence. My favorite fruits are apple, banana, and strawberry. Here, there is more than two items in the list apple, banana, and strawberry. So, we use a comma for separating them. In this way, you should use punctuation mark appropriately in a sentence. So, students, those are the rules for writing a sentence. You should write it in your notebook. Thank you.